33-year-old says she will return next season to break record after bowing out of Olympics with bronze. Lindsey Vonn talked about closing out her Olympic career today and said she looked forward to taking on male opponents and breaking the record for World Cup wins. Ms. Vonn, 33, who is leaving Korea after her fourth Olympics, said she would not consider total retirement from the sport until she had become the greatest skier in the world. To achieve that, she requires 6 more World Cup winning races to overtake the record held by Sweden's Ingemar Stenmark, who retired 20 years ago. Ms. Vonn won a bronze in the women's downhill and has talked during her time in Pyeongchang of loneliness, being single, and even sent out a tongue-in-cheek Twitter message asking for a date on Valentine's Day. She has also hit out at the savage abuse aimed at her on the internet after she declared that President Trump did not represent her. Ms. Vonn had gone into the Winter Olympics vowing to make her late grandfather Donald Kildau, who died aged 88 last November, proud. She said, "I think I made my grandfather proud. It's definitely the most emotional I've ever been at a race before. In the end, I gave it absolutely everything I had. I didn't ski nervous, I skied with passion and heart. Bronze, in the downhill, honestly does feel like gold to me. It's been an amazing Olympics and a great way to close out my career in the Olympics." Asked about the World Cup record of 61-year-old Ms. Stenmark, she said, "I'm not going to stop ski racing until I break it. I think next year will go a lot better, and with my focus shifting to the World Cup instead of the Olympics, it will give me more time to really be prepared for each race. So next season, I think I can get it done. I hope I get it done because I'm not getting any younger." Ms. Vonn, a multimillionaires, said medals were not the most important thing in competing in the Olympics. "I think the expectation of winning gold medals is pretty out of whack, and I think we need to be proud of all our athletes for how much they put in to be here. Medals aren't necessarily what the Olympics are all about. The Olympics are a unifying event, one that has a profound impact on the entire world. So to quantify it on how many medals you have is not appropriate and doesn't respect the athletes in what they put in. I definitely have a different perspective than the last time I was on the Olympic podium. I've been through a lot, physically, emotionally, mentally. I am more mature. I have learned a lot this past 8 years. I've crashed a lot, more than any human should, but I'm stronger because of it. I appreciate everything so much more." The Vancouver 2010 gold medalist said she would one day be able to get approval from skiing authorities to compete against the opposite sex. "It's complicated on many fronts. It's still something I'd like to achieve. I don't know if I'm as physically as strong or as competitive as I once was. However, I'd still like the opportunity to try. This past summer I was still beating a lot of the guys in training, so I think I could still hang with the guys. But the biggest issue is trying to get it approved by the International Ski Federation." She said Pyeongchang downhill gold medal winner Sofia Gajah, who beat her this week, had pleaded with her to compete in Beijing in 2022. Ms. Gajah described Vonn as the greatest skier ever minutes after winning the gold against her. Ms. Vonn said, "Last night she wanted to talk to me and she was trying to convince me to keep going to 2022. It means a lot to me that she enjoys racing with me as much as I enjoy racing with her. I respect her very much, and I told her if I physically can continue for 4 years, then I probably would, as long as I still considered myself a competitor. But 4 years is a really long time." Vonn, who said her life had been a roller coaster since winning gold in 2010, was looking forward to enjoying the rest of the Olympics and added, "I need a break. I need to breathe."